And this is Chipping Campden, at the start of the Cotswold Way. And just outside the town hall is where it starts. And Pete caused a panic this morning. His trains weren't running, the scheduled train they went for. So he had to ring his daughter to get a hurried lift down into Leeds so he could get a train to meet me in Manchester. Come on, give us a smile then. Oi!
I'm just sorting my GPS out, if I can, for the train. Right, now it's copying it, hopefully. Quick, let's go before my batteries run out.
From the old to the new. This is Broadway Tower, just on the outskirts of the town of Broadway. It was built by the 6th Earl of Coventry as a folly for Lady Coventry in 1799. We're descending now into Broadway. So here we are in Broadway, and there's Peter there striding out good and strong. He's still worried about those batteries running out. And this is Stanton. We'd had lunch at this point, so we had lunch at the mountain just up the road. And this is another of the thatchers. Particular attention to the fox on the roof there. Seemed to be an in thing around this area. Earlier on we'd seen a kangaroo on a roof. This is Stanway Church, and then as we come round to the gates at Stanway House. We didn't go into Stanway House, but it's reputed to have the tallest gravity fountain in the world that stands at 300 feet, or for the younger generation 91 metres, and apparently it's very impressive. Now this is Winchcombe, just approaching, or arriving at, should I say. Yeah, he's already nice balls there. His batteries must have run out already. This is Bellas Knap, an ancient burial mound dating back to about 2500 BC. It's actually called a long barrow and is known locally as a tump. Archaeologists have uncovered remains of about 38 human skeletons, as well as animal bones, flints and pottery. And the remains of fires have also been found that indicate some form of ritual or religious activity. I don't understand what's holding up these roof stones, because they didn't have any cement in those days. And this is where I lost Pete He'd gone on while I were doing the video, but unfortunately he'd gone the wrong way. I knew he had his maps with him, so I wasn't too concerned. I wasn't sure where I'd meet up with him, and in fact we actually met up at Cleve Hill Golf Club. It's Postally Paul with Cleve Hill behind. So this is Cleve Hill Summit, and we're coming round to Bishop's Cleeve and Cheltenham and our onward path. Not far from Dowswell Reservoir, where we had our one and only bed and breakfast. You notice here the carvings on the gatepost, quite unusual. Looking over Cheltenham from Crickley Hill. That's the Devil's Chimney on Leckhampton Hill. Here we have some belted Galloway cattle. These up on the escarpment, just after the Air Balloon pub where we had our lunch. So looking back now along the escarpment before lunch, and we drop down to the Air Balloon and then back up again. And just packing up the camp now from the Haven, Rosie Hellerman's little place. She's a bit of a character apparently, Mrs. Hellerman, but unfortunately we didn't get to meet her because she was in hospital having suffered a stroke recently. She did the cheese rolling thing down this hill here. Don't know whether she won or not, but rather her than me. And this chap is just a local yokel. This is Buckholt and Rough Park Wood. Well, it's still quite hazy, but this is the view initially looking north, and then coming round to the west, and then eventually to the south from Painswick Beacon. It's the Millennium Clock on the church at Painswick. Well, it's getting to be a right little poser. And he goes again. 55 miles to go.
Oh, you're joking.
It's about a mile before Haresfield Beacon. And that's the Cromwell stone commemorating the siege of Gloucester in 1643. And here we are at Haresfield Beacon. Saturday morning, just leaving the Croft farm at Ebley.
Come on with us. Still standing.
So Coley Peak we're at, looking out over the Severn estuary. And then towards Dursley, about 5 miles before we end our day.
Here we are somewhere in England. The Severn Estuary.
Looking over the Severn estuary again. Hey up.
Lost it again. Oh dear.
So that looks like another of our many hills that are going up. So this is us at the top of the hill. Looking back down. And you can still just see the Severn estuary there. So Stinchcombe Hill Golf Club viewing point. Once again over the Severn estuary. And just about see the Severn Bridge. Perhaps should have took a photo before we broke camp. This is where we spent Saturday night at Nibley House in North Nibley, and that's just about where we pitched. This is the Tyndale Monument in memory of Sir William Tyndale, or Tyndale. He translated the English Bible and was subsequently burnt at the stake for heresy in 1536. So this is the point of a beacon that was burnt to celebrate Queen Victoria's Silver Jubilee, just above Watton over Underedge. This is the first little water cascade that we've seen for the whole of the walk. This is a monument in memory of General Lord Robert Somerset, and that's all I know about it, I'm afraid. Just taking a breather a couple of miles after Hawkesbury Upton. Bit of a different view. Ah! And this is a modern day folly, erected in 2000 to provide a nesting place for swallows and barn owls. So this is where we pitched by the outside the Compass Inn, or within the grounds of the Compass Inn even. Just having a quick apple stop outside the side entrance to Dyron Park. Just a quick pan round from the sheep, looking south to our destination, I suppose. About a mile or so onward from Cold Ashton. Just over the wall here is where the Battle of Lansdowne took place in 1643 between the Parliamentarians and the Royalists, and 13,000 men faced each other off. This is the monument to Sir Bevil Grenville. He was the leader of the Royalists and was mortally wounded. So nearly finished now. This is our first view of Bath. This is Royal Crescent at Victoria Park. It's very nice singing, but this is the end of the Cotswold Way and there's not even a little plaque to mention it. However, there's a massive abbey.